Hello, Huskies back again with more Los Angeles Kings franchise mode commentary. We're just gonna stick to franchise mode; it's easier. So I decided what I was gonna do with the team. They're in an interesting spot. They're supposed to be cup contenders, and I fully believe this team will win games just because of how fucky the EA sim engine is. If you were here for my Dallas Stars GM mode, pretty much what I did year one was I cut out all the slack, like all the bad contracts and all the over-the-hill type players. Year one was kind of a soft, we just went through the season, didn't care about the results, and then we hit it hard, hit it from the ground running in year two with free agency, the draft, new cap space. Pretty much we revamped the entire roster in one season, with pretty much what I'm going to do with LA. Now the only issue with LA is I don't have nearly as much trade value to go out as I did with Dallas. The two guys that I need to trade from this team, and what was mentioned, is that I should swap Doughty and Muzzin to kind of have a better of a. Actually, no, we'll do it like this. Nope, there we go. So I don't have morale, so I can put top two defensemen anywhere and just kind of balance out the roster for now. The two guys I have to move: Deanna Phaneuf, Dustin Brown. Obviously, two big guys, two big contracts. Don't need to be here. Now I don't know if I'm going to trade them during the season. I said I believe we already set up our trade block. I haven't recorded one of these since whenever the last one went live. I'm pretty sure I set up my trade block. They might just hang out for the season, and then we'll trade them at the draft for whatever. I don't care about the return for them. I just need to get rid of them to free up that cap space so that I can hit the ground running next season. Now, the other person I have an issue with is, it's not Kopitar, but he's somebody I want to keep an eye on because he definitely has a tendency to fall off. He's 30 years old. We'd probably get 3 good seasons out of him, as the comment posted, and I could probably look to get rid of him, but it's going to be tough to trade a $10 million contract. Is Jeff Carter. Jeff Carter makes 5.2. That's a good contract for an 87 overall. He's got 5 years here. What I would probably do with Jeff Carter is see how we do after year 2. See what our status is, see where his spot is, and then look to trade him. I know he's 32 now, so I could probably get 2 years out of him. He'll be the oldest guy on the team once I get rid of Brown and Phaneuf, who are both 32 as well. So it'll be interesting. I'm keeping a close eye on Carter. And then goaltender was also posted. We get about 3 or 4 seasons out of Quick, so I'm going to probably need to look to draft one or make a move to get a prospect sometime during this season or during the off season, just so I have something to build on going forward, because goaltending is something that I've kind of struggled to maintain in some of my other GM mode runs. I've relied on being able to trade for them, but we're gonna hop in game 1. We're taking on the Flyers. This season is pretty much whatever happens. I'm not too concerned with like making a cut, making a deep run. Now what will probably end up happening is, if you were around for all of the early Columbus videos, is that Columbus roster, I pretty much took it. I didn't do anything to Columbus year 1. I pretty much left them the same. I think the only move I did was I got rid of. Actually, I don't think I got rid of anybody. I think I just left the roster as is. We got shut out game 1. It's a good start to the year. I left the roster as is year 1 in Columbus, and we made the Cup Finals. And I did make it back the entire rest of. Spoilers, you're not caught up. Sorry, it was a rough playoff run for the rest of the GM mode. All right, so the Kings. I want to say we have a shot to get to the playoffs, but looking at the roster, like, I didn't think the roster would be. I didn't look at the roster before going into this. I might have done a roster kind of preview a few months ago when I was looking over the next team to do, and the vote decided Columbus. Torrey Mitchell in a 2nd for Morin in a 4th. I really don't want to give up my draft picks because I might suck. I doubt there's Morin kids worth a 2nd. Low top, no. Unless you're looking for Dustin Brown and De'Aaron Phaneuf, do not come knocking at my door with your shitty trade offers. Oh, and I ran a couple test seasons, not on camera, just to kind of mess with goalie settings in the sliders department to see if we could get more consistent goaltender simming, and nothing popped up. Ooh, this doesn't help me though. Dustin Brown is second and a third for 2/4, and Jeff Petrie. Jeff Petrie makes 5.5. That's exactly what I don't want to do. It's a tempting offer, don't get me wrong, because it gets rid of Dustin Brown. But Jeff, no. It's close. If it wasn't my second and third, I would consider it, which is, unfortunately, Jordy Ben in a fifth for my third. Again, I really don't want to trade my draft picks because I don't know how bad I'm going to be. And Jordy Ben's really not that good, is he? No, he's 79. Get out of here. That would be all of my remaining cap space right there. Alright, so far we've had one offer for Dustin Brown, which is honestly more than I thought we'd get. Holy hello. Steve Mason, Brendan Lemieux, a fifth and a sixth for my third, De'Aaron Phaneuf, and a fourth. Here's some interesting offers we're getting here. Steve Mason's not a horrible goaltender, and we need a backup for the next couple seasons. The only issue is making 4.1. God, I would love if he wasn't making that much, because we're really only cutting out. Brendan Lemieux's not a bad guy either. Low top 9 though. It's fifth and a sixth. We'll revisit that. I'll take a screenshot of that so that I have it for later. Let me just whip out my phone real quick and almost drop it. I mean, I could just look at the video, but this is easier. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll revisit that if I need to. Dustin Brown in a first for... No. No. We're absolutely not trading Dustin Brown for Hjalmarsson. Dennis Seidenberg? Oh, I was hoping that would be a Dustin Brown or De'Aaron Phaneuf. A fourth, a fifth, and a fifth. For a third, a sixth, and Torrey Mitchell. No thanks, man. I don't want Seidenberg. I'm digging all these offers, though. I like it. Dustin Brown, a second and a second for Hjalmarsson and a fourth. I don't want Hjalmarsson, man. I really don't want Hjalmarsson. Although, I mean, Hjalmarsson might be easier to trade. He's got a cheaper contract. He's got a less of a contract hit, so he doesn't... I don't have to trade... No. Because that's only for Dustin Brown. I need to get rid of Phaneuf more than anybody on this roster. That $7 million cap hit has got to go. Where are we at playoff-wise? We're second in the division. How are we second in the division to 13? I had the record with New York in my latest video, and I was like 6th in the division. What the? Whatever. We're second in the division. Man, the Pacific is just... Everybody's in it. I mean, Vancouver's 7 points behind first, and they're in 7th place. Goal scoring, we don't score. We give up goals. Our power plays is 7.9%. Holy shit, that's bad. How are they first in the division with an 8% power play? Get out of here. Penalty kill sucks. Oh, man, this team is just... I don't know, man. Drew Doughty leads the team with 23 points. Jeff Carter's got 19. Two of our top 3 point getters are defensemen. Trevor Lewis, 15. Where's Kopitar? You're making $10 million and you got 13 points? What the fuck, bro? I mean, his first line is Tanner Pearson, Anze Kopitar, and Tyler Toffoli, so it's kind of understandable. He doesn't exactly have wingers that are worth a shit. I shouldn't say that, because Toffoli is a good player. He just doesn't translate very well to the game. In any means. The guy's an 83 overall, which I at least give the guy an 85. Like, I can't believe they didn't give it to Foley, because wasn't he a 30-goal scorer last season? Or am I talking to my ass? I might be talking to my ass again. I've been doing that a lot recently. I'm going to Google this, though. I want to see what Foley's... Antoine Roussel. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Kings. Again, I'm not too concerned with how this season goes, so kind of why I'm ignoring it. Mike Camilleri for 2/4. Mike Camilleri 2/4 and a 5th for a second and a third. Didn't I have Camilleri before Edmonton? Didn't I have him 81 overall? How many points do you have? 5 goals? No thanks. Roster. Scouting. Where's Toffoli? There's Toffoli. Really? I can't look at his... Oh, there we go. Where we're going? We're going to... Let's go WHO for... Oh, we're going defense now. Here we go. No, I don't want Belmar. Really? It doesn't give me... Oh, here we go. Oh, he had 30... Oh, he wasn't... Oh, I guess he wasn't that good. Oh, he was a 30-goal scorer 2 seasons ago. Steve Mason in a 5th for a 3rd, and Deanne Phaneuf. Steve Mason has 2 years left on that deal. You know, I can replicate that pretty easily. So we'll wait till the trade deadline to see if we can hit that up again. Because I wouldn't mind having Mason as my backup, but I really don't want to have a $4 million backup. If he was making $2 or $3 million, that would be understandable. No, I don't want Nishi Jokinen. I don't want Dennis Seidenberg. I'm digging the trade offers. It's just nothing's helping me here. But I feel like if I'm too specific with my trade block, I won't get any offers. So I'm happy to just kind of wade through all the shit until I find something. I'm hoping the longer that I wait to make these Phaneuf and Brown moves, we get something a little more enticing. So far, that's not the case. 19, 19, and 4. We're probably still in a playoff spot in the Pacific, to be honest with you. Alright, so there's our bye week. Come back from the bye week strong. Beat the Ducks. Like Camilleri first. No, I don't want to. I'm not giving you a. I mean, it's next year's second, but it's still not worth. No, the Ducks might have run away. I think the Ducks and the Sharks kind of got off their ass and ran away with the division. Torrey Mitchell a 3rd for a 3rd, Doughty and a 5th. Oh, I mean, what's Nashville's record? I'm assuming they're good. They're a little better than we are. That helps with my cap situation. Yeah, I'll do that trade. It gives me 2 draft picks back. So I'm up a draft pick, and I get a... I mean, he's garbage, but he's got a... I'm assuming that's a 2-way deal, right? Yep, so he can just... Nope, go down and propose offer, damn it. I'll take that deal. Ontario Reign. Oh, Torrey Mitchell wasn't even in the... Oh, whatever. It's still a cap hit that I got rid of. I forgot I had Michael Mersch. Should have called him up. Make sure I don't have anybody playing where they shouldn't be. Let's get these guys up a little higher. Oh, he's a defenseman. Lol. Daniel Brinkley should probably be playing. Or Fontenberg's playing. Jordan Subban probably as well. And then goaltenders, I don't have any. Scott Wedgwood, Cal Peterson. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hit the big money, no whammies for Mr. Fagoof. $21, $22, and 6. I don't think there's anything I could have done year 1. I mean, I could have gone out with like a 1st-round draft pick and like really try to improve my bottom 6. But I don't overly have like a 5th and McLeod. What McLeod is that? Oh, it's Cody McLeod. Never mind. Not the right McLeod. I don't want... If I'm going to make a trade for a goalie, I'm going to trade for... What's his face? Mason. As he just makes the most sense. Pavlik and Desharnais. Thank you. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. So we got traded from Vegas to Boston, and Boston's put him in waivers. He's not a... No, I'm going to claim him. He's a half-decent bottom 6 guy. David Booth? No, thank you. David Booth's still around? Hopefully I didn't wait too long and they already traded Mason. No, I don't want UC Okinen. I'm hoping Winnipeg comes calling here with that Mason offer again. So I don't have to go make it, but I will go make it if I need to. Flit of... No, thank you. Have like a 5th in... Nope. Come on, show me Winnipeg. Josh George's 1-year deal, 3.9, and a 4th for Dustin Brown. So I don't have to re-sign him. He's off the books after this year. Absolutely. 100% I'm doing that deal. Thank you, Buffalo. Thank you, Buffalo. That was perfect. Do I have Belmar up here? Is he in the AHL? He's in the AHL. Can I call him up? Let's send him down and let's call up Belmar. Yep. And then let's just best lines this. Again, Belmar's not an awful player. Someone just to kind of hold on to. I wish he makes 1.4, so it's not awful. Defensively, Muzzin, I want you on a second pairing. We still got to get rid of the goof, but that was a clutch trade from Buffalo coming through there. Josh Georges on an expiring contract. That couldn't have gone any better. Morin and Matt Reed for Nate Thompson. Matt Reed's not awful, but I really don't. He's like got 1 year left. No, he's a 79. Never mind, he's awful. She's trash, utter garbage. All right, let's go hit up Winnipeg. See if they'll trade us. See if they'll trade us Mason. Oops, not trade block. Or should I even bother? Or should I just wait till the draft? Where am I at? I'm at 17 minutes. Let's see if we can find a team that wants Phaneuf. Alright, Anaheim wants him and they have cap space. Although I don't think they can take him unless I take somebody back. Washington does not have cap space. Ooh, Toronto has cap space. Pretty much, wait, Winnipeg is trying to get him? They don't have cap space. Oh, yeah, they do. Oops. There we go. Do I really want Brendan Lemieux? No, I don't. Can I just have a draft pick? Winnipeg, please? How many draft picks they have? Holy shit! Oh, 2018, 2019. Silly. I'll take your 5th. Actually, I can probably get more out of them. Can I get 2 5ths? 2 5ths for Phaneuf. Hey! Alrighty, I'll take it. I'm okay with that. Best lines. Alright. I don't care that our team is even worse. We got rid of Phaneuf. We got rid of Dustin Brown. That Josh George's contract will be up at the end of the year. Let's go ahead and let's just sim the rest of the season. See where we fall. I'm pretty sure we're not in a playoff spot. And we just made our team significantly worse, so you can only assume that we're going to fall even further down. We're actually only 5th. Although we're probably significantly farther back in the Central. The Central's probably got the wild card locked up. Yeah, 70 points for the Central Division. We have 62, so we're 6 points and 8 points behind a playoff spot. It's pretty safe to say. Oh, excuse me. We won't be making it. But I want the next video, or the next 2 videos possibly, to just be the off season. So we're just going to finish off the regular season and see how we finish. Joe Morrow, no Nope, I just claimed him by accident. Oh well. Any lack in Spears for third or fourth and Trevor Lewis? No, thank you. Trevor Lewis doesn't hurt anybody. $2 million, fourth liner, that's fine. Wow, we trade Dustin Brown, or we trade Deanne Phaneuf, and all of a sudden we're winning games. We won 3 in a row since making that trade. 4 in a row. Look out. Oh, we lost to the Blues. Oh, back out of winning ways, though. It's 5 out of 6. 6 out of 7. Actually, it's 7 out of 8. Oh, we lost to the Devils, though. Alright, let's, goalies 2 weeks. Oh, we were almost pulling the usual Kings. Kind of play 500 hockey until February and then just go off for the last 2 months to make the playoffs and then make a run as the fucking 8th seed. But it looks like we flew too close to the sun and we got burned. We were doing good, but we just kind of we let it run dry. We ended the season on a good note. We beat the Stars in a shootout. I'm assuming we missed the playoffs. 37, 37, and 8. Yep, we missed the playoffs. We missed the AHL playoffs. That's okay. Like I said, year 1, kind of a soft rebuild, more of a retool, I guess would be a better way to put it. Jeff Carter, man, 69 points though, 37 goals. That's pretty. I'm happy with that. We might end up. What I might do next year is we might put Carter with Kopitar and see how that goes. Because Kopitar only had 57 points. Like that's not cutting it. He only had 52 in real life, so okay, maybe that is cutting it. 74. He's never been a big point guy. How did he get paid $10 million? I guess it's his two-way. Probably his face-off percentage. Yeah, 53% face-offs. Doesn't take penalties, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, 56 penalty minutes. 15 power play points. 1 shorthanded goal. Yeah, so it's definitely his 70 take. Yeah, it's his two-way game that gets him paid. That's $10 million is still a lot for Kopitar, I think. Tanner Pearson, 18 goals. Tobias Reeder, 17. Trevor Lewis, 14. Belmar, 13. I mean, we had some goal scoring. Tyler Foley, 25 goals, 59 points. Not awful. You just need a better guy on that first line besides Tanner Pearson. I can't have Pearson and Toffoli on the same line. That's just not going to work. How did Quick do? A follow at 48 points for a rookie. That's pretty good. Jonathan Quick, 31 wins, a 90 save percentage. Not the best, buddy. Really not the best. Was kind of hoping for better than that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to call this one. As always, feel free to leave your comments, and I will bring them up in the next video, or I will reply to them. Pretty much what my plan for the draft is look for a goaltender, and then hope to God the free agency comes through for us. If the free agency doesn't come through, we're going to have to get creative with some picks. But as this is similar to the draft, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. As always, comments, criticisms, anything you want to leave me in the comments. And I will see you. Let's hit up Russia for a couple weeks. I will see you tomorrow for a Rangers video, Wednesday, and Thursday for a Kings video.